Good morning. I am getting myself together. Coffee. I think I'm gonna take a break from my designing this morning, and I have been wanting to do this. I am collecting knit crates like wild, and if you watched my last, was it my Timberwood tank test with Janine of Knits and Knots Winnipeg, I unboxed one of the knit crates, and it was this Vita Lana Ascendance. It is a 100% Peruvian Highland wool sport weight. It has 328 yards per 100 grams. I mean, I don't think it's dyed at all. I think, like, it's white. But during that test, my friend Anne, Napoli, was hosting her own test, and I haven't known when I wanted to use this yarn on. It didn't work out with that tank, and I also have leftover yarn from that tank. These are my swatches that I realized I still had. Excuse, my nails are peeling off and I need to do them. It's fine though. And I still have yarn left over from that. It is Beautiful You, if you didn't watch that video. So Anne's project is 780 yards. And so I'm a bit shy when it comes to this, but I think it would be cool because her design has like puff stitches in it, so I think that would be cute done in a contrasting color, those rows or rounds. And so that's what I'm gonna do, and I think that should help me have enough yardage to get it done. Also, I had this revelation when I busted all this out that I don't think this is really a tapestry needle. I think this is like a shawl pin. How cute is that? I mean, I already thought it was cute before, but I think it's even cuter as a shawl pin, the idea of that. So I think that maybe I can get this project done in like a couple days, or even one day. We'll see. All right, this is a for fun project, so I ain't concerned. I did a very half-ass swatch. She calls for a 2.75 millimeter hook. I used my Clover. It's a 2.25 millimeter, but I'm on the brink of it. And do you guys like my tape measure from Nikisi? It's so cute. So this is his tongue. Anyway, it has like centimeters on one side and then inches on the other. So I did the exact stitches. She writes in there too, and I already know better. You should do a bigger swatch and then measure from the middle. And I really also should block it. So see, I'm right on it at 4 inches. And then for stitches and rows. So I feel safe about it. Even though I'm playing a yardage game here, I don't, this is gonna be for fun, so if I wanna make any modification, look at his tongue. If I wanna make any modifications later, it's fine, and I'm not gonna be swatching with this yarn. I'm gonna get what I get. If it's airy, if it's tight, I will make adjustments accordingly. You can risk it all on your own too if you're gonna do it for fun. Are you a swatcher, or are you just gonna risk it? It's kind of fun to see what the surprise will be. I bet it comes out perfect. Things have escalated mighty quickly. I am just like on half double crochet all day, and yeah, as you can see, like this bottom, the color changed area is a little bit more snug, but it's fine. I think that blocking will help it ease it out. I probably could have used to like go up a hook size for those rounds because the yarn is very different. This yarn is very squishy. It's interesting, it's got like this little chain construction and it just like squishes when you're working it. Because it was shocking to me to think that this is sport weight. Because for sure the Beautiful You feel is sport weight, but it gives like such great stitch definition too. But I love this color. I love the color combination together. I think it's very tasteful. So I have to work this body. I've got about 7 inches. It's happening so fast. It is like a little after 5:07. And so I'm going to do a little bit of a workout, and then I'm going to start cooking dinner. Well, I'm probably take a shower, quick shower, and then start cooking dinner. And then I'll be back at it all night for tonight on this. I'm going to assume it's not going to be like a 1-day project. It's going to be 2 days. So I'll probably finish it tomorrow. But yeah, it's crazy that a sport weight project can go by this quickly too. So it takes a little bit of effort, you know, here at the beginning, and it's just like 3, 2, 1. I love that. And then lots of half double crochets for like some relaxation, meditative stitching. I love, love, love that. Half double crochet is actually my favorite stitch, which is crazy. You would think like single crochet or double crochet even. I don't know. I think it's the easiest stitch for me to like just quickly do it. Yeah, it's a nice in between. And I feel the same way with the yarns. Like DK, I feel like is a nice in between yarn for everything. I love sport weight, but sport weight can often be hard to come by. And no sport weight is really the same, as you can see here, like between my contrasting colors. Anyway, I thought I'd pop in here to at least give a little bit of content on some progress, since I let most of the day get away while I was making this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed for a workout. Oh my gosh, I look a hot mess, don't I? It's fine. Get dressed for a workout and then get on with everything. And we'll see, I'll check in tonight to see how far I get on this before I go to bed tonight. Okay, I've essentially completed it, at least as far as like assembly and it actually being a tank top goes now. I still need to do like the finishing of crab stitch around the neckline and the armholes, but I'm thinking I'm going to adjust and make some modifications. I did notice on the testers that it seems like there's this crease going on here, and it naturally wants to fall out, and I don't mind it per se, but I would kind of like my armpits to have a little bit more freedom here, and so I think I'm going to take it back out. Also, I have like this much yarn left and I don't want to waste any of it, so I'm thinking I'm going to take it back out and then extend this so that I'll probably get like, I don't know, like this much more coverage. Like I said, why waste any of the yarn? Although right now worked up, as I'm working it and it lays on me, I feel itchy. It's 100% Peruvian wool, and I can feel the wooliness of it. And it blows my mind because in the cake, in the hank, both ways, it is so squishy soft, but worked up, I feel like it's hairy, you know? And so it has a scratchy, definitely woolly texture to me in like when it's worked up. I don't know what it's gonna be like after being washed and blocked. So maybe it'll be a little bit better, I hope. I'm wearing it right now, and I've been wearing it for a little bit. It doesn't seem to make me feel itchy. It is making me very warm in my house, and I have air conditioning and stuff. And so I don't, this is probably gonna be a fall wearable for me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna add decreases on the outside here to get myself to the same stitch count as this, because that's what's set for the back. But I am afraid at how, because I'm gonna assume I'm cutting out this fabric here, and then it's probably gonna move, and I'll probably only get the same amount of decreases up to like here. So then the fabric will move up here. So how is that going to play with these? Are they gonna move in and give me a pucker in the back there? Right here, you know? So I don't know yet. I'm gonna play with that when I come. As is here, this is not a bad sit right here. I love, it's in the small of my waist, and that, you know, having all the decor there, and it hugs in, and you know how my color change and the different yarn has got it like in right here, like you can tell the difference. But I don't think, I kind of like that feature to it. So yeah, I mean, I think the yarn and the design are going really well together. I think I just want to make a few modifications just for my personal taste. But yeah, the wear of it right now is pretty freaking comfortable. I mean, if I kept it like this, it wouldn't really be a big deal. I would love it. I'm just going to, I don't know, use up all my yarn and perfect it to the way that I'm gonna like absolutely adore it. So, yay! I'm gonna take this out. I mean, it only took me this morning to finish up these two front shaping, and I did the back last night, and then these little shapings I think I did this morning as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about having to take the back out. I feel like it's perfect, but I think that when I frog it, I'm gonna frog the back and snip it, and then I'm going to continue yarning the body for this whole duration. And I know I'm gonna have a little bit of leftover yarn from this kind of taking this part of the fabric out here. So if I have any issue where I need a little bit more yarn in the back or whatever I'm gonna be doing, I feel like I have a little bit of playroom with that excess. Oh, also I'm gonna need crab stitch for the neckline and the armpits. Surely this will get me there, whatever this fabric is, because it doesn't take that much. If I don't get crab stitch around the armholes, I think I'll be okay. I think I need mostly crab stitch around like the neckline. So maybe I'll save, I don't know how much to save. We'll see, because as I'm doing the body rounds, I'm sure I'll have extra where it won't land like super evenly on the round. And then I might like get it extended more, like, because that's quite a bit of yarn left. So I don't think I need that much more. I think I need maybe, you know, like 2 or 3 inches would be cool. It'd be like a hip length. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Okay, it is now like 6:13. I don't even know what time it was earlier. So I don't know what kind of significance that's going to give you, except that it's getting to evening hour. And I frogged everything back, and I added about 2.5 more inches. And you know what's weird is, like, onto the body than what it was already. And what's weird is that the amount of yarn I had left over was essentially the same as this back panel plus one of the sleeves shaping, with like 2 yards more, so, or 2 grams more. So that's what this is, I guess. So hopefully when I start doing the shaping in the front, because that's what this is a back panel I redid. Hopefully when I do both of these shapings, I'll get enough yarn left over from that to be able to do the crab stitch around the neckline, and the armpits, because I really like the finishings of that on the edge. Especially, like, definitely on the neckline I want it. If I have to, I guess maybe I can change all the necklines to the contrast color, or I'll not have it on the armpit part. Surely I'll have enough for the neckline part. So, yeah, that's that. I got the back. Okay, y'all, I've been done with this, and meaning to come and video the last bit before I block it. My adjustments to take out that fabric in the sleeves here, perfect. I mean, like, it's like the perfect tank top now. I don't have as deep of a V going on here, because what I did was that, so for each of these panels here, it has you decrease twice here, but I split up the decreases. So I decreased on the outside and the inside until I reached the same stitch count as this, like the shaping for the back, so that I can easily join here. I also didn't do the seaming like she said. I did like a slip, I just slip stitched both of them together. And I feel like it's easier for me. I like it better, just less seaming. So that's what I did there. I only have this amount left. So I did lose that yarn chicken, but I kind of didn't need it or want it anyways. That's why I had gone back and added extra body. So I think that this length is very nice too. While the crop was fine, I didn't do the crab stitch. I did the crab stitch detail on the neckline. I did the crab stitch detail on the bottom, but I didn't do it on the sleeve part here. So I kind of like it better that way though. I don't know if I wanted to have that here. Like, I don't need I didn't want to have really like facing each other. And that's totally just like a preference for me, but also because I ran out of yarn. But I did try to see it at first before. And I just, you know, my personal preference, I like my arm, I like the freedom of my arms right there. And you know what if one day I want to add sleeves to it? I'm not, but you know. Anyway, so this fabric is definitely really scratchy, woolly, not beautiful you, but this, the Knitcrate stuff. So I'm gonna block it now, and then I'm gonna see how much, like, does it get less itchy? I don't know. I'll be back to confirm after it dries. We have our finished object. It's washed and all the ends are woven in. I do feel like it's a lot slinkier than what it was when before I washed it. I do think there's a tad still a bit of itch to it, but now that I've had it on for a little bit, it's not so bad. It's fairly comfortable. So I'm gonna take a few finished object photos.
unboxing of all the rest of my knit crates that I have right now. I do have one on the way. It probably is already here in my mail, or gonna be here this week. So I guess I'll open the not so pretty packaged one. I did sneak a peek. I snuck a peek in pretty much all of these. I try to give you like my, you know, initial reaction, but I just can't. I don't know what I want to make with all these. So sometimes when I have something already going on, I want to explore and see if I could do it with one of these yarns. So this is blowing out something fierce, but it is pretty bright peachy. It is Clay Pot is the colorway. It's 100% merino wool DK weight. Knitology Wisp. This is the Conservatory. Retreat from a chilly spring morning into the humid warmth of a greenhouse, lush with plants. Look at that little bird. That's so cute. So I guess Clay Pot is inspired by that. There's also Rainfall, Conservatory, Saltillo, and Calathea. Look it. I may not have said all of those things right, but those are the colors. And it comes with, it's a little like journal book. Yay. I'll be saving that. That'll be a pattern book eventually. I'm making my way through one right now, so it doesn't take much. Next one. Cabin Retreat. I never remember what months till like each is till I look it up. As we welcome both a new month and a new year, let's take some time to recharge by indulging in a little cabin retreat. Bundle up for snowy midday hikes where bright skies bring depth to rich woodsy hues. Long winter nights have us reaching for toasty warm handmade scarves and shawls to keep away the chill and start a new project. We embrace the peace and serenity of a cozy cabin in the woods with this month's yarns. This one doesn't show like all the colors right on here. It shows like the crochet and the knit patterns. Well, it shows one crochet and knit scarf and then one crochet and knit sock. So, like the virtual booklet shows a little bit more. I love this color. Uh-oh, I dropped the goodie. And it's a good goodie. I want to use it. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Okay, so this is Audine Wool's flannel. Love flannel. This is the colorway Slate. But you see here, it's not up my alley, guys. It's not up my alley, okay? It's got 47% Surrey alpaca, 38% alpaca wool, 15% non-superwash merino wool. It's DK weight. There's 231 yards in each hank. Isn't that a weird percentage? 47 and 38. That's very random. Somebody's really going to enjoy that. Not me. Be gifting that to somebody. But this, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this right freaking now. Delight Naturals, handmade in Idaho. Apple cider lip balm. Hang on, is it out? Yeah. Ooh. That is lovely. That is lovely. Ooh, bring the holidays back with that one. Oh, let me put the card back in there, okay? I'm gifting that one to somebody. I don't know who yet. Somebody's will be very happy with that one. Next. Metropolis. See, I love when they show more of like the inspiration photos like this. A city rises between the desert and turquoise seas. The faded chalk colors of stucco create channels for busy passerby. That's so cool. Wherever this is at, there's a lot going on. So it looks like there's a scarf, a hat, and the crochet socks are really freaking cool. I love the cables. It's just all in one like this. Like four little hanks. Knitology worsted. It's got one little thing on it. Like, oh, it's on one. It's Dune, and it's 100% superwash merino. It's 448 yards. I love these colors. I bet that's soft. I don't want to open it yet. And you can't ever have too many tape measures. Time to unwind. Dadgummit! Oh man. Time to unwind. Unwind all the dust on my floor. The goodies are just as enjoyable as the yarn. All right. I don't know if I don't really save all these boxes, but I do feel like they're a bit more secure being in a box. I do like the boxes. All right. Next, the last one I have. Oh, I didn't peek in this one. The tape is not, I don't know which one month is what. I might have opened them out of order too. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should make, because I don't always like to make like what is in it. Watercolor. Ooh. Ooh. Splash vivid tones across the paper and watch them blend and mix. Capture the essence of a flower in a matter of moments with emotion and excitement. This month's crates feature happy tones inspired by spring blossoms. Okay, so there's spray rose, hydrangea, daffodil, attract, clematis, tendril. Tendril is so cool. I know I don't have that, but it's still cool. Vitalana Lofty DK. You guys, I want to love this. I want to love this. It's so squishy. It does remind me a little bit like that Vitalana Ascendance that I just used. But it has 48% merino wool, 20% baby alpaca, 32% organic Pima cotton. I love that they use the wool and Pima cotton. Maybe since it's just like 20% baby alpaca and it's baby alpaca, that I won't be as itchy to it. And I will absolutely adore this. It has 274 yards. I need to cast something on with these next. I need a DK tank top. Again. It is really soft. The Pima cotton is coming in strong with this one. So I guess I got the hydrangea, which I love hydrangeas, and I love the hydrangea colorway too. That was my second favorite one that was on here. So I'm glad that that got picked. I'm realizing that I really do like blues a lot. It comes with this Katrinkles little progress keeper. It's like an artist painting a little yarn ball. I don't know if you could really see that. Yeah. It's so cute. And I love how all her things are like really iridescent. Like this is a fun kit. Even if it has 20% alpaca, I'll forgive it. Okay, so I got a good bit here, guys. I'll be back on when I decide to make something out of them all. Out of something out of here. So Please give me your suggestions.